Yes, sir.
What's away?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. About 10 a.m. this morning, police and the ambulance service were called to units at Rufus Court, Christie Downs, as a result of a report of a female being deceased at that location. As a result, police are now conducting an investigation to determine the cause of death. We're initially treating it as suspicious, given the circumstances. So major crime, forensic response, local CIB and other assistance is on the scene to determine what's occurred and the cause of the female's death. Are there any questions?
What indications are there that could be suspicious?
Basically, we treat all things as suspicious depending on the circumstances. So that basically means that we're having a look at it in relation to relationships, but really we don't know until the cause of death is determined.
Do you know what time the woman died?
We don't know. That's normally the subject of post-mortem or the other medical investigation. There's some idea read timings.
When will you have an idea on the cause of death?
Well, post-mortem will normally be conducted within a day or two, and then we'll have the results, so we'll be able to determine exactly what the cause is.
Can you tell us if anyone's been or is being questioned or has been arrested?
When police arrived, there was a male on the scene, a 54-year-old male. He became upset, and as a result, the allegation is that he's assaulted police, and so he's been arrested and he's currently arrested.
Did the woman live at this complex?
Yes.
Live alone?
No, the people are known to each other. The person who's arrested and the lady who has been located deceased.
So they both live in the same unit together?
Correct.
Any other parties and children?
Not that I know of, no.
Any signs of injury or anything that would point to it being suspicious?
There's no specific injuries of concern, but obviously when it comes to causes of death, we don't know that. That's the purpose of the post-mortem.
Are these two people known to police? Have you visited the unit before?
They are known to police, and obviously they're known to each other. It appears as though they're in a domestic relationship.
I know you can't timestamp it, but does it appear as though she was there for a long time or recently?
Well, I don't know, but that's the purpose of the post-mortem. It looks as though it's probably something that's happened recently.
We heard from neighbours that they'd heard screaming around 3 o'clock in the morning. Had you guys been called out over the night or early morning before 10 o'clock to this complex?
I don't know specifically if it happened last night, but police have been involved at this location before regarding disturbances.
What's your appeal, I guess, if you saw them overnight or this morning?
So if anything, any people saw anything unusual, over the last 24 hours, we'd ask them to contact the 300. If anyone was driving past or saw something unusual and they had dash cam, or anyone else who may have closed circuit television, or really any evidence, well then if they can contact police, we'll enable us to be able to determine what's happened here. Unfortunately, a lady has passed away. We're here to determine the cause, and depending on what we find out, it may result in a criminal investigation, or it may be something that is, natural causes. We just don't know.
Who reported the death?
It was reported by local services. No, just visiting.
And was that man in the unit when you got there, or had he arrived when you got there?
The male was basically at the front of the unit.
You said he assaulted police?
That was something that into the unit, and we don't know the cause of that.
Tell you what's happened.
He's in the cells at the moment, and as subject to the investigation, he will be spoken to if it's deemed that he is a suspect. At this stage, that hasn't been determined.
Do you have an age on him and her?
He's 54 years of age, and she's in her 40s, early 40s.
They live together?
They're in a domestic relationship. Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
No worries.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Sorry I can't be more specific, but